Ugh!
Thanks.
I have woken from my nap? I'll get there. Yeah, that's the word I was looking for. It's not really one of those. It was more of an entire sleep, but you know, it's whatever.
It was just a big
We'll figure it out. It's just a big nap, you know? Sometimes you gotta have a big nap.
Big
Last 7 hours.
Okay. So, we're gonna continue this trial.
That's right.
Hopefully
We're
it
gonna
continues
continue this trial, Margot. We're gonna have to, feed this witness to the pigs.
Okay, I'm just gonna start.
Okay.
I'm not gonna interact with that.
Thel,
Wait! Do not interact.
They'll do not interact. Thel, you're just typing.
Okay, so, this is the cross-examination of...
Yeah. Well, we're back. Sorry about that, guys.
Something. What are...
Mr. Meerkat.
Oh, right, the fucking thing.
Yeah, remember the videotape and everything. It was one. Oh yeah, and I've already read all this.
I mean, oh, I guess I have to press this though.
Oh yeah, you gotta press all of these. There you go.
So, unlike your earlier testimony, you believe this to be rock solid, do you?
Yes, sir. Solid as stone, sir. If my hand wasn't wrapped in bandages, I would have given the fever victory sign, sir.
You have two hands.
Well, you're going to jail.
Didn't he just use his right hand for that?
Let's hear him out. Couldn't you just use your right hand for that? As we've seen, one never knows what he might say at the very last second.
Okay.
I have Mario stars behind me.
Is that card hanging from your neck? One of these ID cards.
Yes, sir. This card right next to my cuffs, sir. I keep it here so I won't ever forget it.
But what if someone were to steal it from you, keeping it out in the open like that?
Oh, fine. Oh, shit.
Yeah?
Well, the remaining time, it's my ID card that gets stuck, so... Instead of the door closing on me,
yeah. My ID card chokes me, I think. Maybe I should just leave this one alone. No, don't leave it alone. Alright, I'm Edgeworth. Edgeworth is eating jerky right now, so at any rate...
Edgeworth is eating lunch.
Each police officer has only one ID card. Both the police department and the prosecutor's office can attest to this.
Please proceed with your testimony.
Okay, but you just gotta steal it. Let it be noted that this is the record the witness referred to.
Let me see. Yep, that's it. That's right.
Why'd the music stop?
Oh, wait, according to this, Mr. Edgeworth, your name is on the list.
Oh, no, not this again. He's just like, yes, that's me. So it is, Your Honor.
Why?
Not that prosecutor again. Oh, no. Hey, maybe he's behind all of this. Being a prosecutor, he could hide the evidence. Oh, no. Mommy, is that man in blue a murderer? Why the... What? Shh, don't stare at him. You've got the wrong color, kid.
It would seem that Edgeworth is guilty.
Damn it. I have nothing to be ashamed of regarding my actions or their consequences. For now, let us continue with the cross-examination. Poor Mr. Edgeworth.
Getting boned down by my boyfriend in there.
It must be so difficult for him. Alright. Earlier, I believe you testified that when you asked the man to show his ID card, he pulled a knife on you.
Yes, sir. He didn't show me any ID card, sir.
Don't you think that's odd? I mean, if he had his ID card, all he had to do was show it to you. There wouldn't be any reason to draw a knife.
Maybe he just panicked?
Like you. Everything stems from contradictions. Let's point them out. That's right, what do you think? I'm confused. What? Problem with this ID card testimony is far too obvious. It's not like Edgeworth's to miss something like this. You're thinking too hard about it. Okay, the game's calling me an idiot. Excuse me, we just got back, okay, game? Fucking chill. I mean, like, the fact that I fucking found it? Maybe? Like, what?
I don't know why, like, the Bruce Goodman part of that is so blurry.
So I don't have to put the details on it, I guess.
Yeah.
Is it the fact that they came in at almost the exact same time? No. I'm not sure what it wants from me.
Maybe keep pressing stuff and it'll become obvious?
Well, we already pressed all of it.
Oh,
Yeah. And the only thing I can think of is the fact that we found his card at another place.
Yeah.
One must use their ID card. There's a record at the time that the detective had used his card. Wait a second. Wait. If he's there, if he's supposedly in 2 places at once, there can only be 1 card. And the card was in the parking lot.
Yeah.
So I guess I present the card?
Alright, give it a shot.
The music stopped.
Yay!
Wait 1 moment, Officer Meekins.
I'm not good at waiting, sir.
I have the victim's ID card right here. I found it
I read an
at the crime
article that
scene.
said my generation doesn't have any patience. That makes sense.
When I say crime scene, I'm not referring to the evidence room at the police department. I mean the other crime scene, the underground parking lot at the prosecutor's office. Your Honor, I have 1 more piece of evidence to present. It's a very important clue regarding the victim's ID card.
A lost item report? It's only half complete.
But it shows that Detective Goodman had lost something on the day of the crime. Something important enough to fill out this report. Oh, I mean, I guess, you know, now I think about it, if you're so used to just flashing the card, you might not remember your own ID number thing. Granted, I would remember it, but I guess this might be what Phoenix is going for. Let me guess, you believe this something to be his ID card, correct? I can't say for sure, but there is a high possibility, probability, whatever, same thing. On the day of the crime, Detective Goodman was not carrying his card. Why is he leaning?
Order! Order!
Why do
So now what does this all mean?
Why do you do that every time? Why do you start sounding like a dog?
Order!
It can only mean one thing. It doesn't even require much thought. The man Officer Meekins encountered in the evidence room was not Detective Goodman, but rather the man who stole his ID card.
Order! 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 Does the prosecution have a response?
I have only one thing to say to the defense. Bravo, Mr. Wright. Bravo.
You
Aw,
figured
man.
it out.
I remember the last time he said bravo to me when we were dating. That's when we broke up. Allow me to summarize the defense's argument. At 5:15 p.m. on the day of the crime, the man in the evidence room Officer
Bravo,
Meekins
Mr.
encountered
Wright.
was not
You
Detective
made me
Goodman.
come. Good job.
So,
But...
there are 2 grounds to support this. First, the locker in the evidence room was already unlocked. Second, the victim lost his ID card. Am I correct so far, Mr. Wright? Yes? What the fuck? That being the case, we must inevitably arrive at a single conclusion. If the victim in this video is a fake, then the murder in the evidence room is also fake. In other words, the security camera does not show the instant of the murder. I guess that's right. Is something wrong, Mr. Wright? Only moments ago you seemed content to be pointing your finger around. This isn't going to end well, is it? What? What, Edgeworth? Well, well, it seems you finally realized exactly what you've gone to such lengths to prove.
Explain yourself, Mr. Edgeworth.
The defense has already done the explaining for me. The victim in this video is a fake, which means a murder did not take place at the police department at 5:15 on the day of the crime.
So
So the real crime could only take place at one location, the underground parking lot at the prosecutor's office, the murderer being Miss Alana Skye, the defendant. The evidence is compelling. A trustworthy witness— I wouldn't say trustworthy. Observe the moment the defendant used the murder weapon. Someone's gonna scream.
Phoenix did the whole ass kind of forget about who he was defending here for a second, though, didn't he?
I knew that testimony was way too shabby. It was all a trap from the beginning!
The activity in the evidence room still leaves many questions unanswered, but I think we can call this one guilty, right? I mean, she did it.
She didn't.
Then where did this person disappear to? However, its trial's purpose is to only examine the murder of Detective Goodman.
But the thing is, the person who stole his stuff could have murdered him. Therefore, it's still relevant, and don't call Alana Skye guilty, please. Just so, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, you have to do something or else, Lana. Okay. What do? How am I supposed to get myself out of this mess? Why is this ever an option? Why? Why is this an option?
Wait and see what happens.
No.
Guilty. Oh no.
Like, come on. Object, obviously. Thanks. One moment, Your Honor. What now, Mr. Wright? Don't tell me you're objecting to what you've just proven. Of course not. But I almost walked right into the prosecution's trap. What are you talking about? This cross-examination has proven one thing and one thing only. The security video did not show the actual murder. Okay. Alright, cool.
It sure didn't.
Is this... Alright, cool.
Sure didn't.
Yeah, okay. Alright, let's continue. I mean, there is the case of the fucking... This is weird. Yeah. However, it cannot be said that it is unrelated to the murder in the parking lot. Specifically, large amounts of blood traces were found in the evidence room. The defense demands further examination into the truth of the matter.
Mr. Edgeworth.
Yes, Your Honor.
I think you're the bottom today. If this court were to examine this further, other witnesses will be necessary. Is the prosecution prepared?
I'm sorry, Your Honor. The prosecution considered the incident at the police department to be unrelated. We have not prepared any other witnesses for this incident. This just might be my chance. Time to call a certain Texas Ranger to the stand.
Hell yes.
Mr. Wright, do you mean... Your Honor, the defense would like to request a specific witness.
Why does this child look like a baby whenever she's leaned over?
I don't know, because she's a baby.
Oh, whom do you have in mind?
Someone we have reason to believe knows the truth. The truth behind the activities that took place in the evidence room. The prosecution requests to hear this person's name before deciding whether or not to comply. I mean, that makes sense, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that sounds reasonable to me. Who? What?
What? Damon Gant!
Which
he's
cowboy?
65? He's 65?
Yeah, I'm not just daddy, I'm grandpa. Jake Marshall, 33, constant tiredness. Fucking tracks.
Thinks he's a cowboy. I don't know if you've
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah, I don't know if you've seen his security. Thinks?
This man is a cowboy.
Come on. Officer
He's not dressing up
Jake
as a cowboy,
Marshall.
he's a real cowboy.
Why him? I can't let Edgeworth know everything just yet. He's in charge of the evidence room. I feel we should hear what he has to say.
He's a cowboy, Edgeworth.
Sorry, that belatedly hit me.
Yeah.
The prosecution
That
agrees to
happens
the
sometimes.
defense's request. Since he was responsible for guarding the room, we should hear his testimony. Fortunately, he works in the police department. We shouldn't need longer than 20 minutes to prepare. Are you telling me that we were like 15 minutes away from ending the fucking, like, video before?
Yeah. The court will take a 30-minute recess while this is subpoenaed. Prosecution, please prepare the witness during this time.
We will, Your Honor.
Court is now in recess.
It's gonna say now to be continued, I swear to God. Wait, okay, not yet.
No, okay, no. Well, this would have been a good place to stop anyway,
Yeah.
but, you know. There's no stopping you, is there, Mr. Wright?
Huh? What do you mean?
You called for Jake Marshall. It seems you figured everything out.
I haven't figured anything out.
Yeah, man.
Lana, you're the one who knows everything. Is she covering because she thinks Jake Marshall did it? I mean, it's gonna end up not being Jake Marshall, obviously. Because Damon Gant's an asshole.
Nobody. All I did
Emma.
was drink Japanese
yes,
whiskey and
one
take a shit. Emma,
You
why do
always
you
know
look like
everything.
a child?
Why don't you just tell us? Mr. Wright is trying his hardest to protect you.
Emma, that lab coat is for a 6'5" man, and you're 5'2".
Excuse me! Excuse me!
I'm sorry, 5'1".
Excuse me! Fuck you. How can you be so cold? Don't you trust us? Don't you trust me?
You believe the get along, little dog, you meant that...
Hope I'm not interrupting anything, pals. Hey, what's up?
Ah. The prosecutor's boyfriend.
Guess I am. I'll come back later.
Bye!
No, wait. Oh, wait, Detective Gumshoe, what is it? The slow fade out and fade
he
in.
just reappears!
You got a lot of nerve, pal, making a detective run out all around while on duty, and to top it off, you call me here. I've seen happy people at funerals.
Sorry, detective.
You better be, pal. Hey. I didn't see you there, Chief Prosecutor Sky.
That's okay, so, have you brought what I've asked?
Oh. You mean this, right?
My apologies, detective. Due to my present circumstances, I was forced to use Wright's name when making my request.
My name? Also, I could do that? Never in a million years would I have thought it was you who asked me. Could I bother you to bring me the SL9 incident files? I'll need them by noon. Talk about crazy. The SL9 incident?
The SL9 incident?
But Lana, that's... I thought Mr. Wright... Oh, I keep
I thought Mr. Wright might need them, so I had them brought here. I love how each of us, like, whenever we're doing someone else, like, whenever we accidentally speak over someone else, we always do it in the voices of the character that the other person is doing. Here, you might do well to read them.
I can't believe you. The chief prosecutor were a witness in that case. This guy was a witness? Joe Dark
Joe Dark. If he's a black man, I'm gonna be kind of upset.
Yeah, God, I hope not.
That's kind of, that'd be kind of bad.
Kind of?
Yeah, a little bit.
Take it from me, you don't want anything to do with serial murders.
Maybe it was just, like, evil.
Oh, what? Now that I brought you your stuff, you're just gonna ignore me? Emma? But why? Why is your name in here? What? My name's in there? I don't know, unless... No, it couldn't be. Lana,
Was I a serial
this
killer?
LN9 incident, is that...
That's the classification number of the police filed it under. 2 years ago, the rest of the world knew it as the Joe Dark killings.
The Joe Dark... No, Lana! That's over with, no! Did she just fucking collapse? Oh, no, okay. Emma, wait, she ran away. You know what? I just remembered. I gotta be somewhere. Sorry, pal, but I'm out of here.
Finally caught me, Jack.
Angel Star.
Finally caught Joe Dark.
Angel Star, Damon Gant, Miles Edgeworth. Not to mention Lana and Emma. Everyone involved in this case is connected to those killings 2 years ago. This can't be just a coincidence.
Knowing you, you might just be able to figure it out. If you haven't already, which is what I assume you have. Time to get back to the trial, Mr. Wright. Best of luck.
Wait a fucking... Hold on a goddamn second. Do I get to look at it? Oh, yeah.
I have like a 3-day recess to read. I got some new fucking...
Okay, so it was closed. Perpetrator is apparently Joe Dark. Crime is serial murder. Sentence was death. Victims, Edward Jones, Edith Kirby, Jeb Bates, Neil Marshall. Uh-oh.
Oh, fuck.
That's Jake Marshall's brother,
That's
I'm
Jake
assuming.
Marshall's dad.
Yeah, or that. Rachel
Jeb
Moss,
Bush.
Jason Knight.
Please clap.
Head prosecutor was Miles Edgeworth. Witnesses were Lana and Emma. Executive investigators was Damon and Lana. Head investigators Bruce Goodman. Other investigator Jake Marshall and Angel Star. Okay, so that's the last page. Yeah. So this is big important. Yeah, you know, shit, that means that it would kind of give Jake Marshall a reason to kill someone who was, like, maybe withholding evidence or something. But not Bruce Goodman, I don't think. Like, they were working on it together, unless he was like, he did a terrible job, so therefore I must kill him, question mark. Like,
Unless Joe Dark was working with the police department the entire time, right under their noses.
I better take a good look at this file. Yeah, don't worry, Phoenix, I did. And now it's to be continued. Okay, so it's a 20 minute. I guess we should just roll over into the next one? Question mark?
I'll leave it up to you. I mean, anyway, about it, we're gonna record the next one like immediately after it. So
yeah, I mean,
not to say that that's the first time we've done that. Yeah.
Yeah, because the last one was 40-something minutes, and I uploaded it like today.
Oh, did you? You already uploaded it?
Yes, that's why
I was unaware.
So, yeah, should I just roll over into the next one? I mean...
maybe we could have this one be just like a little 20-minute baby one.
A little baby, alright.
Little baby one, and then we'll make another one after.
Little baby, what's up?
Little baby video. Baby!
Look at that baby!
Video.